I'm curious what his answer was on the Redskins situation now. Let me see if I can find that. Is this it? Yep, here we go.
You said when you came in, you were going to make Washington, D.C. great again.
Right.
One of the issues we've got right now is we understand there might be an imminent deal between the owner of the Washington football team, whatever you want to call them now, Commanders, and locally in getting the Redskins back to D.C. and RFK Stadium. That's on federal property.
Right.
Are you going to be involved in that negotiation?
Yeah.
And would one of the stipulations be they changed their name back to the Redskins?
Oh, I say, well, that's a little bit, nobody's asked me that one. Look, I think when the Indian population is a great part of this country, a great heritage. And we were talking about Massapequa, Long Island, the Chiefs, they call themselves the Chiefs, or the Kansas City Chiefs. They're not changing their name. A great team, great people, great owners, great coach and quarterback. I love the quarterback, like his girlfriend too, and his wife. His wife is
Oh God, Trump.
well, the Chiefs, they call themselves the Chiefs, or the Kansas City Chiefs. They're not changing their name. A great team, great people, great owners, great coach and quarterback. I love the quarterback, like his girlfriend too, and his wife. His wife is great. She's been a big fan. His quarterback's mother is incredible. I like that team. They're both the Chiefs, and frankly, I see nothing wrong with it. They call them the Warriors, not that team, but a lot of other teams, and all of these Indian surnames and different names. And I'm saying that I think that's a positive thing. And when you go back to Indians, they told us they don't know why these names are being taken off. They're trying to. I think it's degrading to the Indian population, and it's a great population, and they like when they're, called by various names. Now, Washington, the Redskins, perhaps that's a little bit different, but I can tell you that I spoke to people of Indian heritage that love that name, and they love that.
There is nothing wrong with the Washington Redskins name. It was a name that was perfectly fine for decades, and then suddenly a bunch of fucking clowns wanted to pretend that it was offensive, and they bent the knee. And they were trying for a long time. They had been trying to get traction on that, and they finally did. The Cleveland Indians, they changed the Cleveland Indians name. They've destroyed so much. Splash Mountain at Walt Disney World, I'll never let that one go. I'm still pissed off about that one.
Team, and I think it's a superior name to what they have right now, and it had heritage behind it. It had something special. But a lot of the names having to do with, different places, not just Indians, but I think it's they changed the name of the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah.
Why would you take the name Indians off the Cleveland Indians? And now it's called the Cleveland something else.
Guardians.
Right? Guardians. It just doesn't make sense to me. So we're about bringing common sense back to this country. And it may be popular or unpopular what I'm saying and I've just said to you. He's a nice guy. He got a lot out of me on this one, but I think most people agree with me. I think it really is demeaning to Indians. But to change the name of the Cleveland Indians as an example to the Cleveland Guardians is not the same, and I'm sure it has an impact on the team. Please.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm glad that they asked him about that, and I'm glad he answered it. Poor Pat Mahomes kind of got thrown under the bus there. So that was funny as hell.